evening and welcome to beautiful Milwaukee, Wisconsin, home of your 7-time champion Milwaukee Wave professional soccer team. My name is Van McNeil alongside game day host Henry Amini. This is going to be a good one here today, Henry.
Van, we got a great matchup on our hands.
Utica City FC fighting for pride while the Milwaukee Wave playoff bound. This is still an important game for this team.
That's right, Van. The Milwaukee Wave looking for one of the top 2 spots to earn themselves a bye in the first round of the MASL playoffs.
And with a few games left to go here, anything can happen here in the Major Arena Soccer League. So let's take a look at our table today and our players to watch for Utica City FC. We see them warming up here in the background. Who will we focus on, Henry?
That's right, Van. First, for the Utica City FC is the forward number 33, Sergio Pinal. The second-year forward out of San Jose, California, has been the city's most dangerous player this season, and he leads the team in goals and assists with 19 in each category respectively. With 38 points, he currently sits third in the MASL for most points scored. Van, that's the forward, Sergio Pinal.
All right, we have another Utica player to keep an eye on. Who is that, Henry?
That's right, Van. On the defensive side, we have defender Jose Toy Tavares.
Oh, gotcha.
Currently, Toy Tavares is leading the league in fouls committed with 50 on the season. Not usually a stat to showcase, but it's something to look out for in today's game as the physicality should ramp up as Utica City holding on to a sliver of hope in making the playoffs.
Yeah, it's a
he
good
is
one.
also, though, Van,
fighting.
currently second on the team in shots blocked with 21 and a defender to watch.
They're fighting. Yeah, you got to keep an eye on Joey Tavernisi there. Now for your Milwaukee Wave, let's keep an eye on the saucy one, number 80 forward, Alex Sanchez. What a season this guy's been having. One of 2 players to play in all 21 games so far this season. The saucy one leads the team, 27 goals, 15 assists. A player to keep an eye on. For those of you that never watched the Major Arena Soccer League before, number 80 of your Milwaukee Wave, Alex Sanchez. Keep an eye on Super Mario Alvarez as well, super defender, the one and only. A defender, a striker, second on the team in blocks, 19 goals, 18 assists, good for 37 points. It's going to be a battle. Are we ready to go here, Milwaukee? Let's show the world what the Major Arena Soccer League is all about. It's the Utica City FC, the Milwaukee Wave, live and next here on Paramount Plus and the CBS Sports Go Lazo Network. We'll be right back. Today's first kick. All right. What's up, Pack 391 members? Are you part of it?
Yeah.
Thanks for displaying the flag. Nice job today. What is your name?
Graham.
All right, Graham. Let's do this first kick to number 80. When you're ready, Graham. 1, 2, 3, kick. Give it up for Graham. All right, rock it. Something kickstart my heart. We need energy now. That's it. Energy now. All right. When are we back? You tell me when we're back. $60 seconds, we're in a commercial break. All right, 1 minute, we're back. Ooh, feel that energy. Feel it. Gah! Yes. Okay. 30 seconds. Wait, fans, here we go. We're back. Are you ready? Let's start this game. Here we go.
And so we are just about ready for kickoff here from Panther Arena in downtown Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Tom went along with the Wave Hall of Famer and legend Art Kramer, bringing you the play-by-play here on the CBS Sports Golasso Network. Wave in the black and yellow uniforms going left to right as we look at the action against Utica FC. Fourth meeting of the year between the teams, but the first in Milwaukee. Wave took 2 out of 3 in Utica, New York earlier this season. But all have been pretty tightly contested games, 2 into overtime, and all have been 1-goal results. Here's a shot on the far wing that is off the mark, taken by Manny Silva. Sergio Pinel, their leading scorer, tried to control the rebound, and eventually a foul going to be called against Willie Spur from Utica. So, AK, you take a look at this matchup here tonight. The Wave tied for third with 35 points in the standings, 12-7-2, and sporting a 6-3-0 mark at home. Utica in 8th place at 5-11-4, 2-6-1 on the road, 17 points. However, Utica still technically alive to get in the playoffs.
Yeah, they're going to need to win out in their remaining 4 games here. And they still got a chance, man. They still got a chance. So if you're the Wave, you want to come out and get it off to a good early start and try to squelch that hope that they have.
Andre Hayden with a shot that was knocked down. Rebound, follow by Cesar Correa.
And that's Brian Wilkin in the goal for Utica City with a big save here early on.
Check that, AK. I believe that's Heiner House, who is
Heiner House
tending the net tonight. House making his 3rd start of the year for Utica. Correa coming in. He finds Richard Rabold at the near post, and he puts it away. Milwaukee with a 1-0 lead.
Well, nothing House could do about that one, as it was Richard Rabold sitting at the far post. Got a nice feed from Cesar Correa, and the Wave off to a good early start here. Just a minute and 26 seconds in to take the 1-0 lead.
So the rabble-rouser puts one away. The 36-year-old, soon-to-be 36-year-old rookie, Hungarian native, making his MASL debut for the Wave.
See Correa just beat his man along the far boards there and found a wide-open Rabold at the far post.
Rabold with his 2nd goal of the season. It's only his 3rd game, and Correa picks up his 5th assist. He's got 3 goals, 5 assists, 8 points. Here's Sean Escuela. Has it blocked by a sliding Gio Alves that time. And Alves will send it up the pitch. William Banahene clearing for Milwaukee, but Utica coming right back as Juan Alava cranks up a long shot. He was trying to see if he could beat Banahene back to the goal, but it was offline. Ian Bennett, the league's 2nd all-time leading scorer, trying to race into the attacking zone, but he got cut off that time. Alava plays it up, and Mario Alvarez will get it temporarily for Milwaukee, but taken away that time by Juan Salazar. Salazar, a 3rd-year player out of originally from Medellin, Colombia, but spent his formative days in California. He came over to Utica in a midseason trade with between Sockers and Utica FC. Sergio Pinel, their top scorer, 38 points coming in. And Sergio having a fine 2nd season in the league. He's the 3rd leading scorer. Jan Marquez for Kansas City leads with 44 points. Then Milwaukee's Alex Sanchez 2nd with 42, and Pinel 3rd with 38.
Yeah, you mentioned Salazar, who came over in a trade from San Diego. Didn't get a lot of playing time in San Diego, but he's a guy that's just ready to come into his own. Left-footed player, a lot of skill.
Alex Steinwasser, Ricardo Carvalho, Ricardo walking in, centering on the play, and he makes the connection with Oscar Flores. Milwaukee leads it 2-0.
Well, Flores is a guy who likes playing against Utica City. He's got 5 goals. That's number 6 on the season for Flores against Utica City. Got a nice feed that time by his line mate, Ricardo Carvalho. And the Wave up early, 2-0 here.
And I believe Utica is going to take a timeout here to talk things over. Let's check it out one more time on the replay. Flores with his 21st goal of the season, second most on the team. He was tied for 5th on the league goal scoring chart coming into the game. Beautiful ball there from Carvalho to set him up. And Flores, 21 goals, 8 assists for 29 points. Definitely one of the leading contenders for MASL Newcomer of the Year this year.
Yeah, you talk about threading the needle. Carvalho had just a little bit of space there to put that one on the platter for Oscar Flores.
Ricardo, the 10th all-time leading scorer in MASL history, with his 5th assist to go along with 9 goals this year for 14 points. He had been plagued by an injury, a broken toe, that knocked him out of the lineup early in the season. But he has, since coming back off the DL, really done a nice job. So here we go. 2 quick goals for the Wave to start. Once again, the Major Arena Soccer League is proud to welcome you to MASL Soccer on the CBS Sports Golazo Network. Also, MITRE is the official game ball supplier of the Major Arena Soccer League, established in 1817. MITRE is one of the leading soccer brands worldwide and produces some of the best soccer balls in the world. Learn more at mitre.com. Utica kicking off. Again, they go right to left as we look at the action here from the black pitch at Panther Arena in Milwaukee. Tanner Hodgson, one half of the identical twin combo that's on the Wave roster, along with his brother Carter, sent back to Heiner House. House, as I said, making his 3rd start of this season. 0-2 with an 8.39 goals against average, .686 save percentage. House in his 5th year in the league, making his 39th appearance all time. Shot taken by Flores, and a good save there by House. This is Heiner's first season with the Utica FC.
And I'm really surprised to see House starting in goal here with their regular Brian Wilkins. This is a must-win for Utica City if they want to stay alive in the playoff race.
Carvalho's shot is blocked that time. Gio Alves trying to dig it out, and he's fouled the play. Yeah, I would have to agree with you, AK. I thought we'd see Wilkins tonight. He was in the nets for Utica's most recent game, an 8-4 win over the Tacoma Stars in Utica this past Sunday. So unless he's got some physical ailments preventing him from being in there tonight.
And Heiner getting under that one a little bit too much and hit the scoreboard.
Superstructure violation. Wave will get a free kick straight away from the line. Mario Alvarez will prepare to put it in. Milwaukee with a 2-0 lead on goals by Rabeld and Flores in the first 3:25. Sanchez cranks up the shot, and a good save there by House. Saucy Sanchez, the league's leading scorer, 27 goals, and he had one headed for the top 4 corner that time.
House just able to get those hands up in time to make the save.
Carvalho on the corner kick tried to send it through. It's cleared out all the way downfield as Alvarez getting pressure from Richard Orozco, but able to get it over to the goalkeeper, Willie Bonahene. Long chip toward the goal, and he just missed it. Oh, a little bit too much draw on that one, AK. Otherwise, it might have been 3-0 Milwaukee.
That missed by just like Scott Norwood did for the Buffalo Bills in the Super Bowl many moons ago.
Little wide right. Yeah, that was against the New York Giants. Gordy Gerson straight on, and the shot is blocked by Alvarez. Now Alex Steinwasser trying to break away upfield, but Logan Roberts cuts him off. And Pinal will play it back now for Thyson Santos.
Gordy Gerson, who goes by the nickname Kid Dynamite, used to play for the Wave.
Yes, he did, the 21-22 season. There's a long blast by Santos, turned away by Willie B. William Bonahene in his 21st appearance of the year, 19 starts, 10-5-1 with a 6.20 goals against average and a 66% save percentage. Willie Spur with a shot in that was knocked out. Correa trying to get it, took it away from Blancho. Here he comes. 3 against the keeper. He will lay it off, and the shot and the goal by Stuart Greibel. Milwaukee leads 3-0.
Well, that was a thing of beauty by Cesar Correa. You saw him stealing the ball at the opponent's yellow line, and Rustin all the way down the field, but taking a look over his shoulder 2 or 3 times, waiting for the support run from Grable, and then just pulled Heiner House out of the net before dishing it off very nicely here to Grable. Look at that, a tap in. Was that Raybold or Grable?
Yeah, that'll be a good combination, huh? So
That was Stewie Grable.
Stuart Grable, who's been out of the lineup with a while due to injury, makes his return in excellent fashion with his second goal of the season. The 10th year pro out of Neenah, Wisconsin in UWGB. And Correa already with his second assist tonight, give him 6 on the season. And Milwaukee jumping out quickly here today. Max Ferdinand coming in, lays off far side. Bennett shot off the frame. Ian Bennett in his bid for his 7th goal of the season.
One of the league's all-time leading scorers, just missing high that time after the feed from Max Ferdinand.
Ian is second all-time in both goals and total points behind Frank Taillou, now playing for the Tacoma Stars. Flores tries to knock it off the end board, but House covers it up.
House having a hard time here in the net early on for Utica City.
Yeah, he's been facing a deluge of away opportunities taken away by Hain. Centering Bennett, shot at a goal. So Ian Bennett does get a goal here in the first period. And it's 4-0 Milwaukee.
That time, I believe it was number 30, Alava, that got stripped in his own zone. Andre Haynes stealing the ball deep in the corner and then found a wide open Ian Bennett for the tap in. And it's 4-0 early on, Wave.
Ian with his 7th of the season, number 428 of his MASL career. Andre Hayne with the assist. Andre, who is having a career season offensively for Milwaukee with his 12th assist and 19th point. Andre currently the number 6 scorer on the Wave team scoring list. The Wave is the leading offensive team in this league. Here they come again. Rabel tried to send it across near side. Now Alex Steinwasser with it across. Rabel with a shot. Touched out to center field, but the Wave will recycle again. That's Joey Tavernese, number 27, the longtime veteran. Now a player assistant coach working with the head coach, general manager Tommy Tanner. Tanner took over about a month ago when they fired their head coach, Everton Morera. Coming through, deflects off Alex Steinwasser. 5-0 Milwaukee. And I believe Alvarez will get credit for the assist as that one deflected off the goalkeeper House, and Steinwasser taking it off the upper body right into the net.
Yeah, beautiful ball that time by Super Mario Alvarez coming out of the back. Nice left-footed dish to the far post. Look at it right here, and there you see Steinwasser beating House to that loose ball.
All right, so we will have our media timeout. 7:12 left to go in the first quarter. It's Milwaukee 5, Utica 0 on the CBS Sports Golazo Network.
Mr. Henry Amini. Henry, what's up?
Then if you take a look up in section 313, I have a giveaway.
Oh.
Presented by Saz's, now in the UW Milwaukee Panther Arena. So check out their stand. I have some barbecue sauce to give away to one lucky row in section 313. So if you take a look to my right, there's a lot of fans, they look lucky. But which row is it gonna be, Van? Is it 1? Is it section 3? Van, the lucky row is gonna be section 1. Row 1 in section 313.
Hey.
You guys are going home
All right.
with a bottle of Saz's barbecue sauce.
Well, let's hook him up right now. Where's the barbecue sauce? There it is. Oh my goodness, Henry's handing it out.
And
We
you
love
get
it.
a bottle.
Thank you to our friends at Zaz's. Visit their new concession stand out in the concourse area. Thank you, Zaz's, the finest. All right. 10 seconds back to Paramount Plus. Wave fans, you know what to do. Come on. Bring the noise. Let's show the world what Milwaukee is about.
5-0 Milwaukee as the Wave getting to work early here tonight against Utica FC. Wave getting possession after the Utica kickoff. As Alex Sanchez will take a shot. It beat the goalkeeper House, but right behind him to clear it away was Gio Alves. Otherwise, Sanchez would have had his first goal of the game in his 28th of the year. Sean Esqueda called the squid, put it off the end board. Wave will recycle the possession. There's Mike Da Silva working it to Tanner Hodgson. I'll tell you, those Hodgsons look exactly alike. It is very difficult to tell them apart without their uniforms on.
Well, the Wave with 5 on the board here early, and there's no sign of letting up.
Alves now, nice move to get around Esqueda. Here he comes. Far side, Gordy Gerson. Could not put it in, but a foul is going to be called. I think they're going to get him, the goalkeeper, Bonahene, for a foul, knocking him down after a click. Here's a quick restart, and they let him play, and eventually Willie B knocks it out of there.
Well, the Wave defender's not paying attention, but thankfully Willie Bonahene was.
Here comes a breakaway the other way with a challenge flag thrown. Far side, Flores will follow after Alex Steinwasser couldn't direct it in, but here's the challenge flag, so let's see what we got. It came from the Utica bench.
Typically the referees will stop it as soon as the flag comes out, but they didn't want to nullify that Wave 2-on-0 break they had.
Kyle Trimble along with Daniel Radford are officials tonight, and they will take a look at something here in the video review.
The call on the field after the free kick was in play is play on and no foul. The Utica bench is challenging for possible too many men after the free kick. The previous play is under review.
So Daniel Radford tells us what they are looking at. A lot of times it's kind of hard to pick up when you've got too many men on a video review, but let's see what we got. Now that was actually from the kickoff as we came back from the timeout. Wave really had a sensational chance to make the score 6-0, but could not do it, and then the officials stopped the action because of the challenge flag thrown from the Utica bench.
Well, Utica City putting that free kick into play rather quickly. The Wave trying to get a change on.
Well, you can't really see in the video if they got out or not. You would, applying the laws of physics, AK, they probably did have too many men on the field, but you can't really see it from the video angle. You don't know if everybody got off in time. Probably not, though, would be the assumption.
I mean, I'm surprised the referee didn't stop play to spot that free kick.
Yeah, especially that close in.
Section 218.
This all happening with 6:01 left to go in the first period. Capelli Sport is the official and exclusive preferred uniform and apparel provider of the Major Arena Soccer League. Visit MASLsoccer.com to shop the all-new MASL Fan Store for the latest MASL and team gear. Think you can predict the MASL? Head over to nxtbets.com to place your wagers on all the MASL action.
After review, Milwaukee was in fact playing with too many men. 2-minute power play in favor of Utica. The challenge is successful. Utica retains their challenge.
So you heard the decision from Daniel Radford. Wave penalized for too many men. And the official time of the penalty will be at 8:59 of the first period, unless they put more time on, because again, that happened several seconds before the Wave was able to stop the Utica defensively and then break downfield.
Well, you know, when you're making those changes for offensive and defensive restarts, got to be careful that they're not going to set the ball down and put it into play. If the ball were to have gone out of play, then they need the referee to spot the ball. But that wasn't the case. It was just a foul that was called.
So Utica on the power play as they work it zone to the left. Sergio Pinel right now, top and center. And that one cleared downfield by Sean Escueta. Escueta, Grable, Alex Steinwasser, and Correa, the penalty killers. Gerson trying to feed one through for Alvis, had it blocked away.
Utica only 17% on the power play this year.
Yeah, and the Wave, as far as penalty killing, been pretty good, 72%.
If you're the Wave, you want to keep it over on this left side, away from Pinal and...
There's Sergio Pinal. Strong left foot, was able to get the shot off target. Correa will clear downfield. House will hustle to get it. Still 50 seconds left on the power play for Utica. Gerson trying to slot one through, and it's deflected and taken by William Banahene. Willie B, the native of Rochester, New York. Brighton High School and Buffalo State College. First 3 seasons in this league with Harrisburg, and now his last 4, including this one with Milwaukee. He's been a good one. The 7th winning all-time goalkeeper in MASL history with 70 victories. Gerson tries to punch one through, couldn't get it. Escueta out for Steinwasser. Alex has the Waves' only shorthand goal this season, and ironically that was against Utica in Utica about a month ago. Andre Hain, who is serving the penalty for too many men, comes out of the box. And Wave will get control now as Banahene will play it out for Cesar Correa. Cesar already with a couple of assists today. Up at midfield, Steinwasser, good job to slide out and knock it away from Alvis. There's Alex Sanchez, the Chicago native. Playing it back for Escueta. Well, this first period for Milwaukee, much in contrast to their last game here, Art, where they fell behind 2-0 to the Empire Strikers this past Sunday here at the arena and eventually lost 6-3.
Well, the first 2 times these teams played, Utica City was down 5. They scored the final 6 goals of the game to win it in overtime, 7-6.
Yeah, and then the next time the Wave was able to come back with a 7-6 regulation victory. And then the last time they met, back on March 1st, Wave rallied from a 5-1 deficit to eventually tie it up and win 6-5 in overtime, and a goal by Ricardo Carvalho.
Yeah, it was Utica City winning 5-1 through 3 quarters. And the Wave scored 6 attacker goals in the 4th quarter before eventually winning on a 6 attacker goal in overtime.
So, like we always say, you got to dance with the girl who brought you to the dance.
Well, you got to dance for the full 60 minutes.
That too. Can't take any dances off. Not unless you have a huge lead with a few minutes to go in the game. And I believe Alex Sanchez is going to draw a blue card here. Indeed he will.
So the Wave, after a great start, getting themselves in penalty trouble here late in the first quarter.
Second penalty of the game, both against the Wave. And this will be assessed against
A
Alex
blue card
Sanchez.
has been assessed to Milwaukee. Number 80, 2 minutes. Reckless challenge, power play for Utica.
So Sanchez for a reckless challenge at 12:43. And Utica will go back on the power play. They're 0 for 1 so far. Utica trying to see if they can improve on their league low 17% power play conversion rates coming into this game.
Once again, the Wave wants to keep the ball on this left side of the field, away from the right side where Salazar and Junior Pinal are.
Gerson with a shot that's turned away. Correa trying to come out of there, but the ball is taken back by Utica. Now Steinwasser will knock it back the other way. Again, Milwaukee, very good penalty killing team so far this season, 72% coming in. There's the shot taken by Salazar off the mark. And as Alvis tried to get to the end board, taken down by Grable. There's Stewart, the 36-year-old out of Neenah, Wisconsin. Played for the Neenah Rockets during his high school days before going on to play for the UWGB Phoenix. Pinal trying to come through with a shot. It was partially blocked. Willie Spur with it now. Spur, the Seattle, Washington native, in his first year with Utica City, 5th year in the league. Alvis will send it back for Purnell. Still a minute to go in the power play. As Gordy Gerson with it. Gerson originally from the Chicago area. Pinal. Well, he got a lot of that one, but it was off target. And it'll be a goalkeeper distribution for William Bonahene and the Wave with 51.9 seconds to go, first period. Just 35 seconds left on the man advantage for Utica. So Wave will try to see if they can use up some of that time, killing off the penalty. De Silva, nice move there to get away from a couple defenders, and now he can spread it out.
Good job by De Silva to back that one out instead of just clearing it down the field.
Pass up ahead for Hodgson. Tanner in the corner as he tries to fend off Jose Taveras and eventually put down there. So Milwaukee now will get the free kick. Just 14 seconds left on the Utica power play. Great job here by this
Good penalty killing by Hodgson to try to draw the foul deep in the Utica zone.
In it comes Esqueda. And Wave will back it out for a moment now, send it in. Taveras for House. And this is just about going to use up the penalty time. It does. Here comes Sanchez out of the box. Will he be backing up on it? Wasn't sure to pick it up or to play it. Eventually played it. So the Wave has killed off both Utica power plays here in the first period. Bonahene will catch that one, and that will do it for the first period. Great first period for Milwaukee, not so much so for Utica. At the end of one, it's the Wave 5, Utica nothing. We're coming back with the second quarter on CBS Sports Golasso.
All right, at the end of one, Wave 5, Utica City FC 0. Let's check in. It's time to highlight our Educators Credit Union Community Hero of the Game. And let's check in with Mr. Henry Amini. Hey, Hen.
Van the Man, I am in section 222, here to highlight our ECU Hero of the Game. The hero of the game is Matt McDonald. Matt is a military veteran and the founder and executive director of Next 18, a PGA Tour, Birdies for the Brave organization dedicated to supporting veterans and first responders through wellness and reintegration camps centered around golf, connection, and root causes of human trauma. Since its founding in late 2021, Next 18 has hosted 34 camps across 12 states, serving nearly 400 participants from 44 states, with a growing waitlist of over 1,200 individuals from every state in the country seeking support. The program integrates peer support, mindfulness, and structured facilitation to create an event where participants can begin to process trauma, build trust, and reconnect with a sense of purpose. Wave fans, under Matt's leadership, Next 18 continues to expand nationally, building partnerships with golf courses, organizations, and communities to make these experiences accessible to those who need them the most.
Now, we know he's in here in the arena somewhere. We've been trying to call him, we can't find him. But we can give him a nice round of applause once again, right, Henry?
That's right, Wave fan. Make some noise for Matt McDonald.
You can nominate a hero, scan that QR code. We do it here every single game on behalf of our friends at Educators Credit Union, proud partner of Wave Soccer. All right, something music. How about a hand for our arena crew making sure the turf is safe? Give it up for the crew. Thank you, boys.
Five nothing Wave as we begin the second period here from Milwaukee. Second last weekend of the regular season in the Major Arena Soccer League, and then it'll be time for the Ron Newman Cup playoffs after that. Wave has already clinched their spot in it. Utica trying to get in the 16 field, but they got a lot of work to do. Great ball there. Flores ahead to Bennett. Ian coming in. Ian with a shot off the frame. Second time that Bennett has put one off the frame, although he did score one of the 5 goals for Milwaukee in the first period. Wave with 5 different goal scorers in that first period in which they outshot Utica 11-5.
And House staying on his line that time. He had a chance to come out and close that ball off before Bennett got to it, but he just went back on his line.
Ian was still shaking his head as he came out. Alex Steinwasser now up ahead.
And now
House comes way out as ascended by Carvalho. Yeah, I'm not sure what Heiner was doing there. I think he might have misread the play. Pinal, oh, great play. Max Ferdinand stepping in, but I think we get Max for a dangerous boot that time. It was close. Not supposed to put your foot up above the waist. Utica going left to right here in the second period. Hodgson being challenged down there by Francesco Pagano, the rookie out of, well, several colleges. Started at Syracuse, but he also played at Coastal Carolina and Lemoyne, which is another school up in New York. That one by Salazar popped up and it stays in play. Andre Hain comes away with it. Andre, the 35-year-old Brazilian, had a great career with Milwaukee. Andre, in his 9th season with the Wave, his 10th overall. Salazar with a shot, and Bonahene stays down low to get that one. This is the 17th all-time meeting between the teams, including one postseason series that the Wave won 2 out of 3 games back in 2023. Wave is 6-0 against Utica here in Milwaukee. Utica has never defeated Milwaukee here on the black turf of Panther Arena. First time the teams have met here in the Brew City this year. Utica taking 1 of the 3 in New York earlier this season.
Well, things have settled down a little bit for Utica with the Wave 2 penalties to end the first quarter, and then here early in the second quarter, Wave struggling to maintain possession of the ball.
Wave trying to claim there was a handball against Jose Taveras. And they are going to throw the challenge flag. From up here, it looked like it definitely was a handball on Taveras. And they're a lot closer down there on the play. But let's see. And now they're saying too many men, potentially.
The call on the field is play on and no foul. Milwaukee bench is challenging for possible too many men. The previous play is under review.
So the Wave is challenging for Utica possibly having too many men. And again, we'll see if they can pick it up on video. Looked like a definite handball by Taveras at midfield. That was not whistled, but see if there's a different camera angle that shows it. Of course, in the first period, Utica challenged for Milwaukee having too many men, and they were successful and got a power play. Utica 2 power plays in the first quarter, but unable to convert. Wave scoring 5 with goals from Rabel, Flores, Grable, Bennett, and Alex Steinwasser. Alex, the younger of the Steinwasser brothers who play with the Wave. Javi, who is now in his 5th season, is still trying to recover from a hamstring injury. We may see Javi on Sunday. He's getting close to coming back. Wave will be hosting the Baltimore Blast here on Sunday.
Don't be shy there.
So, chance he might get back in the lineup. The Steinwasser brothers out of Sterling Heights, Michigan, and Indianapolis University, the IU Indy Greyhounds.
I think the best camera angle they had was from behind the goal. These other cameras don't show the whole field. This one right here, but it's tough to it's tough for my eyes to pick it up.
Yeah, like I said before, AK, it's hard with the limited camera angles of these arenas to try and show too many men oftentimes. So I'm not sure if they're going to get anything definitive here. And apparently there must be one decisive angle as the Wave bench was clearly reacting to the video up on the board here, up on your screen.
Yeah, those guys are a lot younger than I am, Tom.
Which means they're a lot younger than I am. While we have a chance, I want to tell you that MASLsoccer.com is your home for everything Major Arena Soccer League, all the latest news, leaderboard, highlights, and more. And the lights are bright and the fans are loud. It's Utica FC taking on the Milwaukee Wave. Stream it live on MASLplus.tv and replay the game on demand. Clip it, share it, live it again. Make sure to favorite your team and get instant updates on every game. Also, you can catch MASL Monday every Monday night on MASL TV. And on CBS Sports Golazo Network, Alex Bastavansky and Phil Levanko are joined each week by special guests from across the league to recap the weekend's games and discuss the league's hot topics. They are still talking it over down there on this MASL video review.
After review, it's been determined that Utica was playing with too many men. Blue card, 2-minute power play in favor of Milwaukee.
So you heard Daniel Radford confirm that Utica was playing with too many men, and the Wave will go on the power play for the first time tonight at 2:40 of the second period. Wave so far this year with the man advantage has converted on 72%, and Utica is killing them off at 72%.
Too many midnight here at the Panther Arena.
See Gordy Gerson going over to serve the penalty for Utica, playfully escorting some of the fans up in the crowd. Gordy was a fan favorite when he was here for that one season, 21-22. He moved on to Utica the next season. He's been there ever since.
Gerson's got 9 goals since he left the Wave team against Milwaukee since 2022.
Shot on that time from Carvalho off the feed from Andre Hain. Ball bounced up on Ricardo a little bit. And he knocked it out of play. So goalkeeper distribution coming for Heiner House and the Utica FC. Last goal in this game was scored by Alex Steinwasser at 7:48 of the first period. So neither team has tallied since then, with Milwaukee leading at 5-0. Carvalho under pressure, gives it up. Now Penal, and Andre Hain got back to knock it away. Oh, Utica almost with a great shorthand chance. Sanchez plays it into space. Hain racing for it as House comes over to play it away. Now Max Ferdinand coming right back. Max will try to slot it to the near side for Sanchez. Broken up by Carvalho, gets it back for Ferdinand. Max, the league's third all-time leading playmaker. Alvarez, far side. Carvalho will play it back for Mario Alvarez. Mario originally from Aurora, Illinois, before going on to play his college soccer at Western Illinois University. Now in his 10th season in the league, his 6th with the Wave. Ferdinand trying to see if he can find a lane to do something. Back for Alvarez. Mario will take a shot that's blocked, tipped away by House as Logan Roberts was able to slide out and get a piece of that.
On a ball that House could have easily caught.
Sanchez still trying to work top of the area. Now we'll turn late off. Alvarez touches it off. Hain tried to jam it through. It was blocked, but we get a foul as Alvarez got knocked down in the box. Looks like he's okay, although took a shot in the side ribs there.
Referee Kyle Trimble going to mark it just outside the box here.
Power play restart for the Wave with 10 seconds left on the penalty. So a great chance here. Anytime you get a restart that close to the goal on a power play, high percentage chance you can score. Let's see if the Wave can do it. Sanchez across far side, and they do as Carvalho puts it away. Beautiful weighted ball from Sanchez to Ricardo Carvalho, and it's 6-0 Milwaukee.
The wall taking away the direct shot, and they were actually pushed so close to the wall that they opened up a ton of space in behind and to their right.
So Ricardo gets the goal. That is his 10th of the season. Had an assist earlier tonight, and Alex Sanchez, the league's second leading scorer, will get the assist. And for Saucy Sanchez, his 16th helper of the year, now with a total of 43 points, just one behind the league scoring leader, Rian Marquez of Kansas City.
And that's a restart power play goal for the Wave.
First goal of the second period for either side. Bennett heads it ahead. Escueta on the run as Tavares tracks him down. Now Cole Stevens in the corner. Milwaukee area native from Shorewood came over to help out defensively. Cole, who was an all-state player at Shorewood High, broke a lot of the scoring records set by our old buddy, former Wave player from the 90s, Jason Rienzi, Shorewood High School grad. We still see Jason out here at the games. He and Michael King, I'd say, are probably our two most dedicated alumni attendees.
I saw Kinger earlier tonight at this one.
Yeah, Kinger was out here running a clinic with one of his youth clubs here on the turf. And Kinger, who's just about our age, AK, looks like he could still go out there and play, as foul is called as House got run over as Rabbled and Alvis were.
Yeah, but that was, he got run over by his own player Alvis. Richard Rabbled is like going, what did I do?
Penal at midfield. Sergio Penal, a California native, but found his way to Utica last year after 1 year of junior college ball in California. Orozco, double team. The Wave takes it away. Now Ian Bennett in the middle. Ian, 42 years young, coming off arthroscopic surgery earlier this season, but he looks as spry as ever since coming back. Ian with one of the goals so far tonight. He's got 7 on the season. And this just his 9th game of the year. Correa with it. Will play it back for Alvarez. Cesar, the Chicago area native, gets it back as he comes to the near corner. Now he'll back it up in the play. Correa in his 4th year in the league, his 3rd with Milwaukee. Actually broke in with Utica FC in his rookie campaign back in 22-23.
Wade's been playing Correa in the back. He came in here as a midfielder, first 3 seasons.
Yep, pretty versatile guy. One thing about him is tremendous work rate no matter where he's playing. And speaking of work rates, too bad as Carvalho comes walking in, centering on the play! And the shot by Flores deflected into the goalkeeper and then punched up by House. I was going to say, Art, it's too bad we didn't get a chance to see Kyle Gendrich, the 2nd-year midfielder for Utica tonight. Of course, we've seen him on video when the Wave was playing there, but you talk about work rate, that kid certainly with an outstanding work rate. As that one trickles behind Willie B, but it doesn't go in. Gerson will follow with a shot. And after getting through Benahene, Willie able to cover up.
Utica unfortunate not to get on the board there.
Not once, but twice. So it's still 6-0 Milwaukee. Ferdinand to Escueta. Trying to move away from Gerson, finds Grable at midfield. And he'll knock it forward, but nobody there except Heinerhaus for the Utica FC. There's Pagano, the big rookie forward. He had a couple of goals against Tacoma in their victory on Sunday, that 8-4 win by Utica.
Picked up the #1 star in that game.
Pretty good looking player in his first MASL season. Gerson dumps it to the far corner. It's going to hit off the shelf as Tavares and Sanchez were vying for it. Sanchez momentarily cleared down the zone. Now Willie Spur being marked by Grable off the inboard. Ferdinand able to knock it away, and now here comes Sanchez. Sanchez and Escueta 2-on-3. Sanchez dispossessed up on the near board in front of the Utica bench. Under 6 to go, first half. Wave leads at 6-0. Milwaukee in a 3rd place tie with the Kansas City Comets, 35 points each coming into this weekend. Big weekend of action here in the MASL. As I said, the 2nd last weekend of the regular season. This is the only game going tonight. Tomorrow you got a couple of games, Baltimore at Kansas City and St. Louis at Tacoma. As Pinal turns, fires off the board, but he gets it back. And then Sunday, 3 games. Wave will be here hosting the 1st place Baltimore Blast, as that attempt by Stevens was off target.
Yeah, you really have 5 teams vying for the top 2 spots. Top 2 spots get a first-round bye in the playoffs.
Utica will be back home Sunday to host the Empire Strikers. Strikers in a battle with Utica and Tacoma for that final playoff spot. And then St. Louis will be in San Diego at the Front Wave Arena Sunday night to take on the Sockers. So some great matchups. Check out all the information at maslsoccer.com. Steinwasser will play it over for Mario Alvarez and all the way back for Benahene as the Wave spreads out on the possession. Pinal doing a lot of chasing, but now he goes off for a sub. Correa into the zone. Rabbled, as I said, a Hungarian native. Will turn 36 on tax day, April 15th. But a rookie this year in the MASL, however, longtime futsal player over in Europe. And then he was living in Miami, had a soccer academy going on down there before relocating to Milwaukee last year. And it's been a great acquisition for the Wave. Just playing in his third game coming into tonight. Tavares, the Cape Verde native out of Fogo, Cape Verde. Tried to play it in, it was deflected away. Now Flores up for Carvalho. That one off the foot of Willie Spur into the stands. And we're going to have our media timeout. 3:34 left to go in the first half. Wave 6, Utica nothing on the CBS Sports Golazo Network.
Utica City 0. More exciting Milwaukee Wave soccer right after this.
Where better to celebrate your birthday, Van, than right here at a Milwaukee Wave game? Van, we have some birthdays to celebrate, but first, Wave fans, let's wish a happy birthday to our very own Cesar Correa, who celebrated his birthday just a couple days ago with a round of applause. Just as well, one of our own, he is celebrating, enjoying the sun in Brazil, but our very own assistant coach, Daniel Matos, is celebrating his 40th birthday today. But without further ado, let's celebrate the birthdays in the stands. Happy birthday to George and Shannon. Happy birthday, Reese. Happy birthday, Andy McCormick, Emma, and Ginny. Happy birthday to Bennett. Happy birthday, Hugh. Happy 14th birthday, Yumi. And happy 13th birthday to Maki. And now we have some groups to welcome.
Yeah, that's right. That's right, Henry. The following groups in attendance today, like North Shore United, 2014 girls, the Palin family and friends, CrossFit Arrow family is here, Maple Grove Elementary. Great job on the national anthem, Maple Grove. West Bend High School girls soccer is here. Elmbrook United U11 boys. Legacy Soccer Club boys, U11 team and families. Thank you for joining us. LCFC, Lake Country in the house, U11 and U12 boys. And JB Dance, another performance is coming up. Ronald McDonald House, Eastern Wisconsin. West Bend Dance team. Actually, we saw JB Dance at pregame. West Bend Dance coming up at halftime. Pack 391 with the colors of the game. The Milwaukee Kickers in the house, our pregame clinic. And SC Wave, Washington County, where they got over a foot of snow last week. SC Wave New Berlin, Zach Dot's group. The Kickers are here, Blue 11, Team Elite, EBU crew, Illinois Futsal Factory Academy 2013s. Thanks to all the groups in attendance. Thank you for joining us here. More at MilwaukeeWave.com.
Put it in for the Wave, leading 6-0 with 3:30 to go in the first half. Alex Sanchez trying to get away from the defender Jose Tavares for Utica. Wave trying to take a 3-1 lead in the season series between the clubs as they captured 2 out of 3 in Utica. And there'll be one more match between these teams, which will close out the regular season for both squads. That'll be here in Milwaukee on Sunday, March 29th. Wave is actually in the midst of a regular season closing 5-game homestand, in which they are 1-1 so far heading into tonight's game.
Wave trying to move just 1 point off the top spot.
Sanchez lost a touch, but it comes now to Flores. Sanchez tried to slide it across for Hodgson. Now Alvarez steps in with a shot that's blocked. Blocks were 4-2 in favor of Utica. Wave with a 13-8 advantage on shots as Spur controlling, lays it back. Alvarez with a shot that's blocked. So 2:15 left to go in the half. Just one goal here in the second period. That was Ricardo Carvalho, his 10th of the year from Sanchez at 4:32 of the period. Now Hodgson plays it across. Flores coming in, shot and a goal! And Tanner Hodgson with his first MASL point, 7-0 Milwaukee.
I didn't know if that pass from Hodgson was going to get there to Flores. It was a slow roller across from left to right. And Flores with his second goal of the evening.
Number 22 on the year for the rookie out of Venezuela by way of Chicago. And Tanner Hodgson with his first point of the season in his 9th game. So he's on the score sheets, much to the envy of his twin brother Carter, I'm sure. But I'm sure Carter's very happy for him, no doubt. 7-0 Milwaukee.
Flores with his 22nd goal of the year.
Now with 30 points on the year, Flores came in as the 11th leading scorer in the league. Well, what a first season for that guy, Art.
Yeah, he's probably a lock for Rookie of the Year, I'd say.
Yeah, I'd have to agree with that. And I would say, really, if he sticks with the indoor game and stays healthy, an unlimited future in this league for that guy. And not only that, AK, but I'm sure he's riding high like a lot of Venezuelan fans are, with Venezuela winning the World Baseball Classic as they beat the U.S. 3-2 in the final this past Tuesday. Turned out to be a great tournament, though.
That was a great final game, too. The U.S. tying it with a 2-run blast by Bryce Harper at the bottom of the 8th.
Yeah.
Only to lose it in the 9th.
What an atmosphere, though, in Miami for that final. Here's Rabel laying it back. Alex Steinwasser just putting it wide. Ferdinand gets it back. Max still going, turning, shoots, save, house. Bennett with a bicycle kick that's off the mark.
That was kind of like a mini bicycle, Tom.
Mini bike that time. Yeah, I think that's a good way to characterize it.
Wasn't a full bicycle.
Here comes Rabel. Rabel still coming. He'll fire a shot in the goal. What a strike by Rabel, that it's 8-0 Milwaukee.
Well, House a little bit slow to get down. What he'd like to have back is that was from outside the yellow line. Good strike, nice low and hard. And everything going the Waves' way here this evening actually.
The Rabel Browser gets his 2nd of the night, 3rd of the season. And I believe this will be unassisted. He pretty much did all the work coming upfield. And I agree, House perhaps would want another crack at that, but that was well struck in a good spot there.
Might have been screened a little bit by Tavares.
Not an easy one for the goalkeeper to turn aside necessarily. So unassisted for Rabel, who has 3 goals and an assist in just 3 games. This guy's been kind of an instant impact player for the Waves so far. 33 seconds to go in what is turning out to be a long first half for Utica FC.
Look out in the front row.
Yeah, that one had a little pace going in there. So Milwaukee finishing up this first half fairly strong. Still a chance for Utica to get one back as it's driven out of play by Gio Alves. Alex Steinwasser will send it upfield with 7 seconds. And Correa will play it to the corner, and that will do it for the first half as Correa and Pagano look like there might have been some antagonism initially, but now they reconcile with each other. So a great first half for Milwaukee. We will get ready for the on-field interview with Van McNeil talking with Coach Marcio Leite, but I gotta believe, Art, that Coach Leite going to be pretty happy with the first half.
Yeah, it was a great start. The first 7 minutes, the Waves scored 5 goals. Then they got themselves a little bit of penalty issue. It kind of slowed the game down offensively for them, but then a nice finish here in the second quarter with 3 straight goals.
Okay, let's send it down to Van McNeil talking with Coach Leite.
All right, here on the field, our Midwest Orthopedic Specialty Hospital Coach's Corner. Let's check in. Marcio, it's a great game, 8-0. We're not letting off the pedal just yet, are we?
That is the goal. That is the goal. So I'm just happy to see that the team came in and started the game in a very different way than the last one. I think this is wave soccer. That's the kind of game that we want to play with intensity, with movement, on and off the ball. I think our pressure today has created a bunch of goals for our team, but also our quality to break pressure and create opportunities too. Our transition game on both sides has been fantastic. So all around, great performance. We're hoping to keep it in the second half.
A word that we've thrown around when you were a player under the tutelage of Giuliano and Coach Tozer was complacency. We don't want to get complacent. We got this 8-goal lead right now. We want to keep strong.
Yes. I think right now we have this game and 2 more, and they're all playoff games. We have high hopes. We want to finish in the top 2, hopefully first. So we need to take care of every single game. Tonight, the second half, we got to continue playing the right way. We're doing all the right things. So gonna have a conversation with the boys. I know I've been a player. It's 8-0 at half. They can take their foot off the pedal. I'm sure Tommy Tanner on the other side is gonna get his boys completely fired up for the second half. So we have to come in for the second half ready to play.
All right, we'll let you get back in the locker room, Coach. Thank you, Mars. Head coach of your Milwaukee Wave, Marcio Leite. What a battle here. The nonstop action continues right after the half. This is the Major Arena Soccer League on CBS Sports Golazo and Paramount Plus. We'll be right back.
Wave fans, please welcome to the field your prime time dance performers, JB Dance, West Bend.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. Sorry, you said West Bend last time. Maybe out of West Bend.
One more round of applause for JB Dance.
Today's game proudly brought to you by Midwest Gaming Classic. All of those video games. What is your favorite video game?
Oh, Van, I'm a big fan of FIFA. EAFC, they call it now.
FIFA. I love the Rocket League.
Oh, of course.
I do too. I love the nonprofit ball toss. We're going to video gamify it right here. So all the balls that land in this pool right here, we're going to draw one winner. In support of Ronald McDonald House, let's count it off, Hen.
Wave fans, get ready to throw them balls into the pool in 3, 2, 1, toss.
All right. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, three of them in here, Hen.
3 to choose
Let's
from
draw
there.
our winner. Today's winner is...
The winner is ball number 39.
Number 39. Thank you for your support of Ronald McDonald House, Eastern Wisconsin. Ball number 39 is our winner. Let's go away.
The Ambassador, Milwaukee's landmark Art Deco Hotel, is the official hotel of your Milwaukee Waves, and the perfect place to meet up with family or friends before or after the game.
Hey, Abby, I see the whole band here. Are you guys going to take the shuttle down to the game? Love it.
Enjoy free parking and shuttle service to and from Panther Arena when you dine before the game. The Ambassador, the official hotel of your Milwaukee Waves.
Wave fans, direct your attention down to the north side goal. I'm joined by a special guest from the Milwaukee Gaming Company. What's your name?
My name is Matt with the Midwest Gaming Classic. We're super excited to be here. What's up, Milwaukee? Make some noise!
All right. Let's meet our trivia contestants.
What's your name?
Dave.
Dave, where are you from?
Greenfield.
Dave from Greenfield. What's your name?
Peter.
Peter, where are you from?
Mequon.
Peter from Mequon.
Joe from Menominee Falls.
And?
Mike from Port Washington.
All right, Maddie, we're going to throw some questions up here on the board. Wave fans, you help our contestants out. Whoever knows the answer to the question, you got to get here first and give me a high five, then you can answer. Ready?
Let's take a look at the big screen.
Here we go. Question number 1.
Oh, this guy got his hand up first, I saw it. What was that?
Capcom.
No, it is not Capcom, sir.
Sega.
Sega, let's see if it's the answer.
It is Sega.
So he's got one on the board.
1 point.
1 point on the board. Let's go to question number 2.
Question number 2.
What color is Luigi's hat? Ooh, that was close. He had his hand up first.
E. Green.
B, green. Let's see if it's right. That's right. It is green. Let's go to the next
All right,
one.
Matt. Question number 3. It's 1 to 1.
In Minecraft, which material is needed to make a diamond pickaxe? Man,
He's got it
his
right
hand up
here.
first.
C. Diamond.
C, diamond. Oh, it's D, gold.
I'm sorry, that was wrong.
I was wrong. D,
It's
gold.
1 to 1 still.
1 to 1. Let's go to the next
1 to 1.
one. Which game series features Master Chief? He had it up first. Go ahead.
Halo.
Is it Halo? It's Halo! 2 to 1.
In Donkey Kong, what does Mario originally work as?
He had it here.
Plumber.
Plumber. Is it Plumber?
Oh,
it's Carpenter. I'm sorry. Still 2 to 1. Green shirt in the lead. Which game franchise features Pikachu?
I'm pretty sure it was him first.
Pokemon.
Is it Pokemon? It is. It's 2. Matt, read the question.
Let's go to the next one. What is the name of Sonic's friend?
He had it first here.
Tails.
Is it Tails? It's Tails. He's on the board. 2 to 1 to 1. Next.
In Fortnite, what closes in during a match?
Oh.
You're gonna.
He
He's
has
got
it over here.
Fog?
Is it the fog? No, it's not. It's the storm. 2 to 1 to 1.
What shape is the Triforce from Legend of Zelda?
No hesitation.
Triangle.
Is it triangle? Triangle is correct.
What phase is famously shouted when a player gets extremely hot at NBA Jam? I'm pretty sure he had it first.
He's on fire!
Is it? He's on fire!
Let's take a look.
It is!
Up next.
I think that might, yeah, that was the end
That
of
was
them.
our last question.
Yeah, that was our end of them.
So our winner with 2, what was your name again?
Peter.
Give it up for Peter! Peter! You're going to the Midwest Gaming Classic Family Day on Sunday and you get the championship belt.
Awesome.
That's my championship belt. Give it up for Peter, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, Midwest Gaming Classic. April 24th through the 26th at the Baird Center. Brad and I, we're gonna go, right? We're gonna go play some video games. More at MidwestGamingClassic.com. More Wave halftime right after this.
Sports in Milwaukee don't just fill us with pride. They move Milwaukee forward. Whether it's youth, amateur, or the pros, sports events generate millions of dollars in economic benefit every year, offsetting taxes for all of us. And Sports Milwaukee, championed by Visit Milwaukee, works with teams, venues, and partners throughout the metro area to bring more of these events to fruition. We compete against the big dogs every day. So let's work as a team to score the best events and realize even more W's for Milwaukee.
Wave fans, if you look down towards the center of the field, I have a contestant for the Midwest Visit Milwaukee midfield kick. What's your name?
Ellie.
Ellie, do you play soccer?
Yes.
Where do you play?
FC Lake County.
Representing FC Lake County. Now you get 3 tries, you gotta make it down the center hole. You ready? Whenever you're ready, go for it. Oh boy. Wave fans, she's hit the board. Make some noise. We're close.
Ooh.
We've gone to the left. We've gone to the right. Just straight down the middle now. Wave fans, give her some love. Last try.
Here we go. For the win.
Whoa.
Shot just wide.
We were close. Thank you, Ellie.
How about a nice round of applause for our contestants? Thank you, Visit Milwaukee, the official tourism arm of the great city of Milwaukee. If you're looking for summer fun, visit mke.com. You can learn more there, find all the events. Let's go Wave.
Look, if you had one shot, one opportunity to seize everything you ever wanted in one moment, would you capture it? Or just let it slip? Yo.
His palms are sweaty, knees weak, arms are heavy. There's vomit on his sweater already. Mom's spaghetti, he's nervous, but on the surface he looks calm and ready to drop bombs. But he keeps on forgetting what he wrote down. The whole crowd goes so loud. He
Oh, duh. Wave fans, we need you. We bring the second back to CBS. Let's make some noise. Here we go.
Ready for the second half kickoff with the Milwaukee Wave, a commanding 8-0 lead on the Utica City FC. Wave in the black and yellow uniforms, kick it off, going left to right. Wave with 6 different goal scorers in the first half, 5 in the first quarter, 3 in the second. Richard Rabel has 2. Oscar Flores has a pair. Grable Bennett, Alex Steinwasser and Ricardo Carvalho have contributed the other ones.
We heard Marcio Leite at the end of the first half say the Wave needs to keep the pedal down to the metal, but with a game Sunday against the Baltimore Blast, I can't help but wonder if he might go to Gerardo Perez sometime in the second half here for William Bonahene.
Wave will host Baltimore here Sunday afternoon. Utica will return to Utica to host the Empire Strikers on Sunday afternoon in New York. Mario Alvarez taken away, and with 3 defenders chasing him, he's got some support in the middle, but Utica able to regain the possession. But yeah, that's a good point for both teams, Art, with important games coming up, although I guess in Utica's case, it's do or die today. Sanchez with a shot that blocked out of play, corner kick coming. Utica, in theory, even they could lose today, they could end up tying the Tacoma Stars in points, but Empire is already 2 points above them, so this is it for Utica. Oh, Sanchez had a great look there off the corner kick restart from Carvalho, but drove it wide. That was like one of my 3 irons right there, hooking wide on that shot by Sanchez.
You still hit a 3-iron?
Yeah, I thought not very often.
I thought most people, when they get below a 5-iron, go down to those metal woods now. The 7 wood.
Yeah, I've tried those without much success. Andre Hain will play it back out for Alvarez, front and center. Again, only game going on in the MASL tonight, but full slate of action this weekend on the second last weekend of the regular season.
Yeah, if the Wave holds on to this one here, they would move to 38 points, and then the Comets tomorrow take on the Blast, and if the Comets were to win, you'd have 4 teams all within a point of each other in the standings.
Alex Sanchez with his first goal tonight and his league leading 28th of the season. It's 9-0 Milwaukee.
Well, Sanchez with that goal moves himself to 44 points, which ties Rian Marquez for the league point lead.
Yeah, Alex had an assist earlier tonight, so give him 2 points tonight. 44 on the season, which Art Kramer said will tie him for the league lead with Rian Marquez. I didn't see who might have the assist on this goal, but it is now 9-0 Milwaukee. Utica City has already had one epic blowout loss on the road this year. That was at St. Louis. a few weeks ago when they lost 13-0 to the Ambush. So you better believe they're going to try to get one on the board to avoid any potential of equaling or exceeding that shutout loss in St. Louis earlier this year.
Well, when they lost to St. Louis 13-0, I think most people in the league thought that, well, that's it for Utica as far as being competitive the rest of the year. But they turned around the next night and lost 6-5 to Kansas City.
We've got a delayed blue card coming. Let's see what's going to be. We got somebody down back in the Wave defensive end. That's Sean Escueta.
Yeah.
And I believe it's going to be Juan Alava.
A blue card is assessed to Utica number 30. Reckless challenge, 2-minute power play in favor of Milwaukee.
Alava with his 5th penalty of the year. He's 3rd in the league in fouls against with 39 coming into this game.
Yeah, he's not afraid to play the game physically, that's for sure. So Alava, the Ecuadorian native out of Nassau Community College and Southern Connecticut State U before coming to Utica. He'll go to the box with Utica's 2nd penalty of the night. 2 penalties apiece to the clubs. Carvalho shot, blocked, rebound, follow Andre Hain. 10-0 Milwaukee on their 2nd power play goal of the night.
Well, that didn't take long. The Wave quickly moved it down into the right corner where they found Andre Hain wide open in front, and he made no mistake. And as you said, Tom, number 10 for the Wave.
Time of the goal at 3:22 as Andre Hain continues to extend his career highs in both goals and assists. Andre getting his 8th goal of the season, had an assist earlier this year to give him 12, so 20 points, which sets a single season career high. His previous high had been 16 on 3 different occasions for Milwaukee.
Carvalho picking up that assist for the Wave.
Ricardo with his 2nd assist. He also has a goal in this game. He's been a scoring machine since coming off the injured list, as he now has 10 goals and 6 assists in just 10 games this year. Well, not that surprising. He was the 10th all-time leading scorer in this league entering the season. Ricardo, Brazilian native, who played his college soccer at Bethel College in Indiana, and then began his MASL career with the Chicago Mustangs. 3rd year with Milwaukee. Willie Spur getting pressured from Escueta. Good job to hold off Escueta, and they'll move it back the other way. That's going to be a tripping call on Cesar Correa. Now the Waves got it all going tonight. Boy, it's amazing. You go back to last Sunday's game against Empire when they just struggled mightily to create anything offensively. Only 3 goals in the game, which tied their season low of a couple other occasions. And now here tonight, 10, and we're still early in the 3rd period. 3-1 coming back the other way. Pass ahead. Steinwasser walking in to Bennett. Shot at a goal. IB 26 with his 2nd of the night. It's 11-0 Milwaukee.
And with a little celebration there with William Bonahene.
So Bennett now with 2 goals in this contest, 8 on the season. Flores sticking it right through the legs of Tavares over to Alex Steinwasser. And the little touch to Bennett for the goal. Alex Steinwasser having a big game as well here with a goal and an assist. Alex, 3rd on the Wave team scoring list with 31 points for the 3rd-year veteran out of Sterling Heights, Michigan. Alex in his 3rd season, his injured brother Javi in his 5th with the Wave. And they have definitely been a great set of brothers added to this team in the last few years. Both formerly starring for the Indianapolis University Greyhounds during their college career. They They were teammates in high school for a couple of years at Henry Ford II High School in Sterling Heights, Michigan. Javi, the older one, and then for 2 years, teammates as well at IU Indy. And now in their third season as teammates with the Wave. I'd say that's worked out to be a pretty good brotherly combo throughout their careers. Hain, shot blocked. Andre gets it back. Alex Steinwasser now will feed one off the board. And Sanchez rebound headed in by Hain. 12-0 Milwaukee.
The goals coming fast and furious for the Wave here in the second half. And that time it was Andre Hain with his second of the half. This time from Sanchez.
5:37 the time of the tally, as Hain has scored twice now here in the third quarter. 2 goals within 2 minutes and 15 seconds. So, go ahead, AK.
Yeah, the Wave came in with 4 guys out of the top 6 in the league in assists. Steinwasser, Alex Sanchez, 2 of those players. So they both picked up a couple of assists here tonight, or Steinwasser with 1, Sanchez now with 2. So they move even higher up the ladder.
Omar Sila from Baltimore was the league leader with 19 coming in. So Sanchez regains the league scoring lead for now. 3 points on the night with a goal and a couple of assists to give him 45 points in the year, just 1 ahead of Rian Marquez. Rian will get a chance to see if he can put something on the board tomorrow night against the San Diego Sockers. In fact, I'm going to say, AK, that he probably will have to score a couple of points at least in that game for Kansas. If Kansas City is going to be successful to beat the Sockers.
Yeah, that game is against the Blast. The
Blast, excuse me. Yeah. Well, either way, he's going to have to come up with a couple of points. Blast with an 8-game winning streak going into that game tomorrow. That's the longest streak in the league this year. And then they'll be here on Sunday to battle the Wave. That's a tough 2-game road trip at Kansas City, at Milwaukee, as Ian Bennett draws the foul. Knocked into the boards. Corner kick coming for Milwaukee. Up 12-0 here in the third quarter.
Kansas City, Baltimore, Milwaukee, man, just like old times, Tom.
Yeah. Well, and then along with the San Diego Sockers, probably the 4 most iconic franchises in North American indoor soccer. Sanchez shot was blocked. Bennett trying to follow on the rebound, but didn't get much of it. Wave is all over Utica FC right now. Tavares, 2-on-1 coming in, and there'll be no shutout tonight as Jose Tavares finds the back of the net for the first goal of the night for Utica. Much to the disappointment of the Milwaukee crowd. Well, it's never easy to get a shutout in indoor soccer, and Wave able to do it until about midway through the third period here, 12-1.
That one threw Willie B through the 5-hole. You know, in practice, Tom, in professional indoor soccer practices, if you nutmeg the goalkeeper to score a goal, it's count as double.
Counts as double in a practice game, but only 1 here in the real game. Wave already with a season-high 12 goals tonight. Their previous high had been 11 a couple of times. Oh, that one right through the legs of Carvalho.
Rabel doing his best crab soccer imitation there.
Rabel cut off by Olava on the far side. Now Orozco works his way upfield as he lays it off on the near wing to Logan Roberts. Logan in his 9th season, all with this Utica organization. His first 2 years with the organization played in Syracuse. This team was originally the Syracuse Silver Knights before moving to Utica seven seasons ago. Spur plays it to the corner, but Alvarez able to take it away momentarily. Spur gets it back and now finds Santos at midfield. Next break in play will probably bring us to our media timeout. Tavernese trying to knock it off the end board, and a foul is called. So that foul going to go against Joey Tavernese, the former star from Siena University. There he is. I was talking to Joey before the game. I said the Saints gave it a heck of an effort there against Duke yesterday in that basketball tournament. He said, yeah, it was, they were hoping. Saints Nation was hoping they could do it. Alvarez. Now Steinwasser as they double team him in the corner there. And eventually, Utica comes up with it. Now Tavares looking for a second straight goal. They'll play it across. And as Manny Silva tried to work with it, Wave gets it back. Flores. Oscar looking for a hat trick. And he will get it! 1 against 3, and he scores to make it 13-1 with his third of the night. Time out on the field. We will take a break. 5:50 left to go in the first period. It is Milwaukee 13, Utica 1 on the CBS Sports Golazo Network.
Timeout. 5:50 to go here in the third quarter. Milwaukee Wave 13. Utica City FC 1. More exciting Milwaukee Wave soccer. Quick break, let's check in with Henry. Oh boy, Henry, what's this?
Oh, Van, I'm down in the northwest corner, joined by a very special contestant, sponsored by the Wisconsin Lottery. It's our match 3 game. Now, contestant, what's your name?
David.
David, where are you from?
Milwaukee.
David from Milwaukee Wave fans. Give him a round of applause.
Ooh.
Now, if you take a look up at the screen, Dave, you're gonna see 9 numbers. You gotta get 3 of a kind.
Yep.
You got it? Now, pick 3 at a time first. Here we go.
3, 5, 7.
3, 5, and 7.
Oh boy, let's see.
Oh, I see a couple of drawstring bags.
Oh,
is that a ring?
He thought
2 more, 1 at a time.
4.
4.
2.
And 2. Oh boy. One more try. Here we go. 1.
6.
6. Oh boy. This one's gonna be the winner. What is it?
8.
Number 8. And you are going home with a drawstring goodie bag from the Milwaukee Wave. Thanks for being with me. Van, it's back to you.
All right, thank you, Henry. Thank you, Mr. Carrier. We love the oversized hat there. One of our season ticket holders, the Carrier clan. 5:50 remains here. Wave 13, Utica City FC 1. Let's go, Wave fans, come on.
14 goals on the board tonight. Milwaukee Wave with 13 of them, as Utica FC takes it. And yeah, I know Art as a player, certainly me as a broadcaster, we've been through a few of these blowouts both ways. It's certainly great when you're on the winning side, that's for sure, but not much fun when you're on the losing end. The thing is, each team with a game coming up on Sunday afternoon, both will be in their respective home venues. And so I guess the question for the coaches are, how much do you continue to, intensify this game with the other games coming up in short order?
Well, I mean, if you're the Wave, you want to keep some possession and not tire your legs out too much. I assume they're going to go with Jerry Perez in the fourth quarter for Bonahene.
Ian Bennett put down by Sergio Pinal. They list Pinal at 220. I think he's all of that, AK.
Well, he's only 5'8", so.
That probably makes him a little more condensed. But it's amazing for a big guy like
he's
that.
a great player, man.
His athletic ability, and his quick feet are really impressive, and that's part of the reason he is such a great player. Stuart Grable in a bid for a possible second goal after Correa almost converted.
Pinal third in the league, tied for third now with Mario Alvarez, 38 points.
Yeah, seemingly coming out of nowhere last year and already becoming an impact player with Utica in his rookie season. And he's picked it right back up this year. 15 goals, 9 assists a year ago, and 19 and 19 this year. But I would say he's definitely a great building block for Utica FC going forward. Banahene will sweep that one out of danger. Comes right to Alves down the far side. As Salazar was trying to get top of the area, but the Wave would not let him get a shooting lane. Salazar's nickname, Juancho, picked that up when he was in San Diego. Wonder how he's liking the weather transition from San Diego to Utica.
I can't think he's liking it too much.
At least not this time of year. Now, summertime, that's a different story probably. But, yeah, not in the middle of indoor soccer season. It's probably not the greatest. Speaking of weather, Art, boy, how about warming up? We went from the blizzard conditions of last week, and today, sunny, 50s. A lot of that snow melted.
Actually reached the 60s today.
Yeah, 60s. Yeah, I tell you, it was, by our standards, it felt very warm. If we had a retractable roof, we could have possibly played under those conditions. Over at American Family Field with the retractable roof, which, speaking of which, opening day coming up already on Thursday. Man, that's coming quick for the Brewers. That's getting to be that time of season. End of March, getting ready for the Ron Newman Cup playoffs here in the MASL. And really, when you look at it, I mean, you got 5 legitimate teams that could possibly win the title. Steinwasser follows after Rabold had been denied by House. Rebound came right back to him, and he sets up Alex Steinwasser to make it 14-1.
I think you could say there's going to be 6 teams that could really win it. I mean, whoever gets in on that 6th spot,
Well, and I don't mean to suggest that team could not win it. I'm saying, the 5 who are already in, obviously, you take your choice of either one of those, AK. Very evenly matched. As you see, Steinwasser finished that one off at 12-26.
The Wave has gone to Jerry Perez in the goal, as we thought.
So Jerry Perez comes on to replace William Banahene. Willie B with excellent effort tonight, limiting Utica FC to just 1 goal. I believe he finished.
Somebody tell Perez he can stay back. He doesn't need to come forward in this game.
Most of the time when Jerry's in there, he's coming forward. Tanner Hodgson battling for it. Fades to Escueta. So Alex Steinwasser at 12-26 gets his 2nd goal of the night, his 16th of the season.
I got to think 14 has got to be the high for goals this season in the league, isn't it?
I believe you were right, AK.
Thought 13 was the highest, was from St. Louis.
And Utica, the victim defensively in each of those occasions. And one of the things, depending, you might say, well, okay, should the Wave just totally shut it down offensively. But I believe one of the tiebreakers could be goal differential.
Yeah, it's way down there.
Down the line a little bit, but you never know. As tight as everything has been this year in the standings, you don't want to take anything for granted.
Yeah, it's the 5th tiebreaker.
Salazar rattles the frame there. That was a good strike, unlucky for him, off the frame. So Richard Rabel with a couple of goals and an assist tonight. Everybody's been on the score sheet, I think, except, let's see, Max Ferdinand and I think just one other player. Let's double check, but well-distributed scoring effort tonight for the Wave, highlighted by the hat trick of Oscar Flores, the Big O. Ferdinand takes away. Max lays it off. Rabel in the near corner, and it deflects up and out of play, and I believe it's going to be a goalkeeper. No? Yeah, goalkeeper distribution for Utica.
And for those who may be looking at the Wave schedule and saying, well, geez, they got an easy schedule here with the final 5 games. But I want to remind them that the Wave started the season with 4 of their first 10 games on the road, 2 against San Diego, 2 against Kansas City, where they won all 4 of those games.
Good point. All right, that'll do it for the 3rd period. Wave continues.
Hey, Milwaukee, hit the
14-1 on the CBS Sports Golasso Network.
Great moments are born from great opportunity.
You all know what you have to do. Forget about the crowds, the size of the school, their fancy uniforms. No one into our house pushes us around.
Unleash the fury.
If you put your effort and concentration into playing to your potential, to be the best that you can be, I don't care what the scoreboard says at the end of the game, in my book, we're going to be winners.
Tonight, we stay with them, and we shut them down because we can.
That's still black ice. This is our pond.
That's right.
Phoebe's right. We got to take it to these guys.
I want you to get up now.
Unleash the fury.
I want all of you to get up out of your chairs.
The fans are standing up to them. The security guards are standing up to them. The peanut vendors are standing up to them. All right.
Wave fans. Oh, Wave fans. We need you to put your hands together. And we need you to make some noise! We've got Pokeballs from Midwest Gaming Classic, but who wants the autograph ball?
So, no, that is not an optical illusion. The Wave leading Utica 14-1 as we start the fourth quarter. Wave out shooting Utica 30-14 through the first three periods, including a 13-4 edge in the third quarter. Utica with it as they go left to right in the whites and kind of aqua blue, guess you'd call that. Guess I'd call it that. Gordy Gerson knocking forward. Sean Escueta with it. Escueta, Max Ferdinand, Mike Da Silva, the only Wave players who have not shown up on the score sheet. We've got a new keeper in now for Utica FC. I believe that's Andrew Taylor now has entered the game, taking over for Heiner House. And it was a rough one for Heiner in these first three quarters. Not the greatest support from his defense, but Wave was coming at him like a tidal wave, like a tsunami tonight in those first three quarters. House with 8 saves in 22 shots against, giving up 14 goals. But honestly, there was not a lot he could do on some of those Milwaukee opportunities. So we are a minute into the fourth quarter on the only game in the MASL slate tonight. Action will pick up tomorrow with 2 big games on the schedule. Baltimore will be in Kansas City to take on the Comets. That's a 7 o'clock Central Time game at Cable Dahmer Arena. And then St. Louis will be in Tacoma to take on the Stars, who are also in a battle for that final 6th and final playoff spot. That will be at 6 o'clock Pacific time, 9 o'clock Eastern time, 8 o'clock Central at the ShoWare Center. Mario Alvarez looking for Hodgson, top of the area, taken away. Pinal on the near side and eventually lost it.
But like I said, Tom, if the Comets beat the Blast tomorrow, 4 teams will all be within 1 point of each other with 2 games remaining.
Yeah, that's really something. Well, I think we certainly knew it was going to be a very competitive season, but
I don't think anybody thought it was going to be that tight.
Yeah, that is as tight as you can probably get going into the second last week of the season.
And St. Louis, who has a game in hand on the top 4 teams, could move to 37 points. With just 2, so it'd be just 2 points out. All 5 teams would be within 2 points of each other.
Still a chance to take the number 1 seed going into the final weekend of the season as Correa put down. Foul is called. Free kick coming for Milwaukee.
It's like a good horse race, Tom, with the win in place spots really critical.
No doubt. No doubt, top 2 teams get a bye in the first round. Sanchez will move it across and Rebel in a bid for a hat trick, puts it up high.
Yeah, who's going to be the player of the game in this one? You got 7 Wave players all with 3 points in this game.
Flores with a hat trick, and then Rabel, Alex Steinwasser, Ian Bennett, Andre Hain, 2 goals apiece. And as you said, AK, 7 players on 3 points. That's got to be getting close to a team record for a game if it has not already exceeded that. Jerry Perez, the MASL rookie goalkeeper, now called on by coach Marcio Leite to finish out the game. Jerry's had an excellent season for Milwaukee. Goalkeeping-wise, his stats, this is his 12th appearance. He started 3 games, 2-2 with 1 overtime loss, 5.42 goals against average, 61% save percentage, and 7 goals as an attacking player, by far leading the league in that category as far as goalkeeper scoring goes. Alvarez and Flores knocking it around up front.
7 goals, and he's a backup. He's a backup keeper.
I mean, most indoor goalkeepers, you'd be lucky if they score a couple of goals in their careers these days. Carvalho with a shot that was deflected out high, and that one came up and hit Willie Spur right in the face, I believe, shaking him up. Hopefully Willie's okay.
Well, you can thank Onua Abasi, last year's MASL Coach of the Year, for really implementing this strategy of pushing the goalkeeper forward. And unfortunately, Abasi has found himself on the bench.
He was benched as coach for the last game with Berto Palmer taking over as a player coach. Well, give credit to Berto, though, for organizing, engineering that winning effort by Empire here last week. With a little help from Marco Fabian, I would say, in that one, and Alan Perez with a hat trick as well. Great team defense, though, by Empire in that contest. Pinal can't get the shot. Wave has done a nice job of preventing Sergio from getting too many opportunities here tonight.
Well, I don't overlook the goalkeeping job that Gomez did against the Wave in Empire's last win.
He was outstanding. Bennett looking for the hat trick and shut down by Andrew Taylor.
Where's Taylor been all game?
Good save there.
Taylor had been asking, hey, come on, Coach Tommy. When am I going to get in here?
Esqueda checked off the play by Cole Stevens. Stevens returning to his old stomping grounds here in the Milwaukee area. He went to high school at Shorewood, which is a near north side suburb. I know Art, back in the day, used to spend a lot of time in Shorewood, living right there near the border.
It's a community that's a mile in circumference, a mile all around is the
not very big.
Not
very big at all. But got a lot of stuff there for sure. Now Esqueda finds Alex Steinwasser. Got it walking in. Oh, he tried to lay it off for Hain. Alex too unselfish that time. Alex with a pair of goals and an assist. Andre Hain with 2 goals and an assist tonight. A lot of scoring to go around for a lot of people on the Wave. Wave was the highest scoring team in the league coming in at 142 goals. There's Alex Steinwasser getting the hat trick, and it's now 15-1. Time of the goal at 5:45 of the 4th period. So Alex actually has the last 2 for Milwaukee as he continues to have a great game and a great season. We've got a little research going on, AK, trying to see. I believe we're getting close to Milwaukee's all-time MASL team high with 15. I want to say the Wave had, 15 in a game against the Rochester Lancers here back during the 1920 season, I believe that was. So I think they might have tied it with the 15 here in this game. Ian Bennett getting pressure there from Tavares. Ian going down, but Tavares able to come up with it. And now Ian runs up to knock it away. This one driven back in. Tavernisi off the end board in front, and Kid Dynamite. Gordy Gerson puts it away to make it 15-2. 6:27 of the 4th period. So Utica FC.
Couple veteran players that time, Gerson and Tavernisi.
Gordy Gerson with his 10th of the season. Excuse me, make that 12th on the year now for Gerson. 12 goals, 4 assists for 16 points. And
Gordy, it's only his 12th game of the year, too.
El Paisano, Joey Tavernisi, getting the assist. The New York native who played his college ball at Siena in Loudonville, New York, right up near Albany. Playing in his 7th game of the year, he now has a goal and 2 assists. Flores trying to make a move, got it on the right foot. Oh, he put it on the frame and it came out. Oscar in a bid for his 4th goal of the night. Now back the other way, Utica, Pinal. He'll fire one off targets. They send it back in, and Pinal draws the foul from Carvalho. First on Ricardo. Again, in the MASL, you get 3 personals in each half to work with. On your 4th, it equals a blue card, or if you get 6 for the contest, in which case you're disqualified, just like 6 in the NBA. Good restart up chance here for the Utica FC as it comes in, and the shot put off the right post by Salazar. Well, Utica's had their share of bad luck at times tonight, but not enough to make up for this deficit. We will have our media timeouts with 7:35 left to go. It's Milwaukee 15, Utica 2 on the CBS Sports Golasso Network.
With Mr. Henry Amini. Henry, where are you at, Hen?
Guys, I'm down in the northwest corner with some trivia. I have 4 questions for a contestant, but this trivia is sponsored by Ambassador Hotel. Now, for the contestant, what's your name?
Vaughn.
Vaughn, where are you from?
Lake County, Illinois.
Vaughn from Lake County, Illinois. Now, Vaughn, if you take a look up at the screen, you're going to see the question. Which of these 4 is the best-selling video game of all time?
Ooh.
Is it A, Tetris, B, Fortnite, C, Pokemon, or D, Minecraft?
It's a good question.
Wave fans,
but
give him
does he
some help.
know it? That's...
I'm going to go with D, Minecraft.
He's going to say D, and that is correct. Minecraft holds a record for a single, consistently updated title for most sales. Congratulations, Vaughn. You're going to be going home with the gift card to Ambassador Hotel. Van, back to the action.
All right, thank you, Henry. Thank you to our friends at the Midwest Gaming Classic. Mr. Isbell, Mr. Lucen. Let's slay some demons, shall we? Over 350,000 square feet over at the Baird Center, April 24th through the 26th. MidwestGamingClassic.com. Utica City FC ball, top of the arc. Let's get behind your Milwaukee Wave defense.
As Pinal will lay it off far side as shot was off target. Wave trying to clear. Spur eventually heads it out of play far side. Willie Spur, as I mentioned earlier, from Seattle, 32 years old, now in his 5th MASL season, first with Utica. Played his college ball at Evergreen State College out in Washington. Sent through the middle and covered up by Taylor as a leaping Alex Steinwasser goes over him. Wave gets it right back. Andre Hain, top of the area. He'll fire and score! Andre having a night as he's got the hat trick to make it 16-2. And that is indeed an all-time single-game scoring record for the Wave in the Major Arena Soccer League, dating back to their first year in this league, the first year of the league 2014-15.
And Sean Esqueda on the board is going to pick up that assist after playing that ball forward to Hain with his head.
So great to see the Squid get on there. He's had a very active game, doing a lot of good work defensively as well in tonight's game. Andre Hain with his 10th goal of the season. 3 goals and 2 assists tonight for 5 points. Esqueta gets his 2nd assist of the year to go along with 4 goals, 6 points. So now Max Ferdinand, Mike Da Silva, the only ones who have not reached the score sheet tonight for Milwaukee, but there's still a little time. We got 6.5 minutes left to go. Tavernisi will try to knock one past Bonahene, couldn't do it. Leaping effort by Stevens to keep the zone. Wave will start it out. Tanner Hodson, the former star from Western Michigan University. Up to Alvarez, it's a 3-on-3. Mario drives one wide left. And Tavernisi will play it back out to midfield for Mike Da Silva. Da Silva, interesting story, was born in Lagos, Nigeria, but then moved to Milwaukee when he was 12 years old. And he attended Milwaukee Lutheran High School. Was a big-time athletic star there. Eventually went to Cardinal Stritch, a D3 school that actually closed up shop a few years ago, but he was one of their greatest players of all time. In fact, both he and our producer, Ian Thompson, both Cardinal Stritch grads, but unfortunately there's no school to have any reunion at anymore, as it'll be a top-of-the-arc restart for the Wave.
Milwaukee Lutheran was coached by former Wave player John Shapansky.
Johnny Shapansky, yeah. Went on to, I know he was an assistant coach at the University of Wisconsin for a while. Sanchez fires one in. Wow. I don't know if that deflected off somebody, but
it deflected off the defender.
Boy, Taylor never saw that one whiz past. Well, he did, but no chance to react. So the Wave with their 17th of the night.
Sanchez from Alvarez.
That's a combination we've had many, many times this year for the Wave.
Ball deflecting off of lava.
And then
Taylor got his hand on it.
Taylor almost putting his arms up in self-defense there. Time of the goal at 8:22. So Sanchez with 2 goals on the night, give Alex a league-leading 29 on the year. 4 points for the night, so now he's got 46 to lead the league. Taylor with a good stop there. Well, Utica they haven't stopped playing, that's for sure. Steinwasser still coming. He will lay it off. Carvalho with a shot, save Taylor. Wow, that looked like another sure goal for Carvalho on the Wave, and a great save by Andrew Taylor.
You said they haven't stopped playing. I would say they haven't stopped playing offensively. Not a lot of defensive effort here tonight, Tom.
That might be a better way to characterize it. As this one knocked up into the stands by Esqueda, will be top of the arc restart coming for Utica FC. Pinal with a shot that's blocked after the little touch from Elvis. Gio Elvis will track this one down. Gio, a Cape Verde native who played his college soccer at Dean College in Massachusetts. Now in his 4th season in the MASL, all with Utica FC. Yeah, we're getting a foul call against Milwaukee. Kyle Trimble pacing off the defensive wall. Got to give him 5 steps. 3:56 before this one is mercilessly over for Utica FC. And then they'll try to regroup for the game on Sunday in Utica against the Empire Strikers. But tonight's loss is effectively going to eliminate Utica from playoff consideration. However, that's still a big game because Empire is battling it with Tacoma for that 6th and final spot. So Utica can still factor in. They can still be a spoiler here. Utica will also play at St. Louis a week from tonight. That's Friday, March 27th against the Ambush. And then right back here in Milwaukee to finish off their season on the 29th. Flores knocked down, but they play on. So the Wave establishing a new MASL team high for goals scored in a game was 17. The previous record was 15 in a game here at the arena against the Rochester Lancers back in the 1920 season. That's 2019-20. Not 1920, which I'm sure some of you fans thought I might have actually been covering at that time.
And I was playing back in 1920.
Sanchez for the hat-trick save by Taylor. Taylor's put together some pretty decent saves here. Hasn't played a lot this season. This is just his 5th game all in relief. Only 11 minutes, 46 seconds played coming into this one. Well, the Wave definitely putting on a show for the Milwaukee fans here tonight. So Milwaukee now with a league-high 159 goals this season, and I think that's the second touch on the goalkeeper Perez during that possession. Again, in the MASL, goalkeeper can only touch it once per possession when he's in the defensive half of the field. So another free kick coming for Utica. Cole Stevens will address this. Step over. Penal drives it wide right. Now Sergio, their leading scorer, has been kept off the sheet tonight. He's definitely had a lot of chances, and the foul going to be called against the Wave.
Referee doesn't want this to end.
Still got 96 seconds left. Utica going to fall to 5-12-4, stay at 17 points. They're going to be 2-7-1 on the road. And the Wave, meanwhile, is going to improve to 13-7-2 for 38 points, 7-3-0 at home. Milwaukee a year ago was 14-8-2 for 41 points. They were 9-1-2 at home. And Utica, after qualifying for the playoffs last year as the number 16, last year there were 8 teams that qualified. Milwaukee was 5th, Utica 6th. Utica 13-9-2 a year ago. 7-4-1 at home, 6-5-1 on the road. So they were better last year, especially on the road. Final 45 seconds. Gerson looking for his second goal, cut off by Perez. Escueta trying to screen him out, and a foul going to be called by Tavares. So the Wave coming up with a big victory here tonight to go 2-1 on this season, closing 5-game homestand. Games against Baltimore Sunday, and then Utica a week from Sunday still remaining.
The big one against the Blast this Sunday.
Yeah, we'll see. And again, the Blast will be in Kansas City tomorrow night for a tough contest. Be looking forward to watching that one on MASL TV.
Yes, sir.
Stevens fires a shot that was blocked out high. And it eventually trickles into the Wave bench with 7.8 seconds left to go. Stick around for immediately after the end of the game. We're going to send it down to Van McNeil to interview our hardest working player of the game. A lot of choices, as you said, Art, for tonight's contest. And that'll do it. Milwaukee closes out a 17-2 victory over Utica FC. And lots of scoring, plenty of scoring to go around here tonight.
I don't know. Andre Hain might have stuck in there with 5 points.
Yep, I believe it will not be Andre Hain. Andre with a late bid in the fourth quarter. He had a goal and an assist. And he finishes with 5 points on the night. As we take a look at the team stats, Andre with 5, Alex Steinwasser 4, Alex Sanchez 4, Ricardo Cavallo, Oscar Flores, Richard Rabold, Ian Bennett all with 3, Mauri Alvarez, Cesar Carrera with 2 each, Sean Escueta, Stuart Grable, Tanner Hodgson 1 each, Mike Da Silva, Max Ferdinand did not score, but again, the Wave didn't really need him to. So standing by with Van McNeil as he searching around for Andre Hain, trying to track him down as our player of the game. Any other quick thoughts, Art, on this one?
No, get ready for Baltimore.
Big one Sunday afternoon, 3 o'clock Central Time, between the Wave and the Blast here at Panther Arena, while Utica will go back home to host Empire. And let's send it down to Van McNeil.
Alrighty, down here with the Professional Construction Incorporated hardest working player of the game, the big man, number 99, Andre Hain. I mean, a 17-goal night for this team. You guys are playing out of your mind. Talk about a statement win, huh?
Yeah, we needed that, right? Last time was a little bit rough. We came off in the first quarter, not the way that we usually do. Empire ended up taking the game on there. So this time, Coach Marshall was making us work hard during the week, and they showed in first quarter, 7 minutes, I think was what, 5-7-0, something like that. Yep. And then we just carried away. We take the momentum, any hope that they will have, and then we're running for the playoffs, right? I mean, we're right in the playoffs. We're running for the championship. Right. So we won that first, second seed. We did our homework. Sunday, we're back at it. Thank you, everybody. Let's keep rolling.
I mean, this week at practice was intense. What was it that Marcio said to you guys at the half? We were comfortable. 8-goal lead into the halftime. 17 goals. What did that man tell you, Andre?
Just keep going. It's not about today. It's not about Sunday. It's about the long run. We have 2 more games at home, regular season, and it's playoffs. So every shift, every quarter, every game matters to prepare ourselves to the run to the championship.
Even though we're in, we're treating these games like must-win. So, yes. And the fans too. Great support tonight.
Always, as always, fans Milwaukee. Thank you, everybody. We appreciate you. See you on Sunday.
Okay, before we go here, hold on, Tom and Art. We call this man the big man. If we can get a light over on the big gorilla over there, which is bigger, that Midwest Gaming Classic big gorilla or this man with the hat trick tonight? Congratulations.
Thank you, but that's actually Willie B, guys.
Let's go. Tom and Art, back to you guys.
All right, thanks, Van, Andre, and great night all the way around for the Milwaukee Wave as they finish off a 17-2 win over Utica City. So our thanks to the production crew, and of course our producer Ian Thompson, and audio guy Corey DeWitt, for Wave Hall of Famer and legend Art Kramer. Tom Wynn wishing you a good one. Again, our final score tonight, the Milwaukee Wave 17, Utica FC 2. You've been watching the MASL on the CBS Sports Golazo Network.
On behalf of the entire crew here at UW Milwaukee Panther Arena, under the direction of Mr. Larry Gallitz and Michelle Ozarski. For our show caller, Mia. For the entire crew here at Panther Arena, my name is Van McNeil. Thank you for joining us. Wave back in action Sunday at 3 against the rival Baltimore Blast. Tickets and more at MilwaukeeWave.com.